Mayor Tom Bradley, LA police officers and gang members, along with my next guest, will all join together to start something called Peace Weekend. And as Bill said, hopefully it'll be Peace Life. Uh, the goal of Peace Weekend is to stop crime and violence among our nation's youth. Here to talk about it, first of all, the gentleman whose brainchild it was, Mike Concepcion, and rap artist Tone Loc and Ice-T. Give it up for them. Yeah. How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay.
You ain't nervous, so I ain't gonna stop. You can just relax. Mike, where did this all come from?
Well, you know, I'm one of the original members of the largest gangs it is, and I just got tired of seeing all the killing, and I said if somebody going to try to stop a lot of the killers, it should be somebody that one of the persons that created it. So I just went out and talked to all my friends that's on this rap project and asked them would they anticipate in doing a rap show, a rap song where we can hope that a lot of the youth today listen to it and take heed to it where they stop all the killing.
Through gang violence, you actually ended up with this.
Yeah.
Tone, you're from LA. You know the whole gang thing. Can this weekend expand to something larger? Can it help at all?
It's kind of like, it's like baking a cake here. You know, you have, this is like one ingredient, but it needs so many other ingredients. It's like eggs to a cake, but you can't make that cake without milk, without butter and all everything else. This is just like a stepping stone in a way. You know, this one song, I mean, nobody's ignorant to the fact it's not going to stop it. But with a peace rally or with marches or, you know, just everybody really finally want to see it come to an end, then it's possible. Because all you really got to do is get them while they're young.
Yeah.
Give them a little swift kick in the behind and a tall can of straighten up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Let me address this next question to Ice. Bill and I were talking about the reasons why it all exists. Talk to us about that. Let's talk about the economics of it. Let's talk about the source.
Well, like right now, the gang situation, as you know it, isn't like it used to be. There used to be people killing different neighborhoods, fights, and things like that. But now it's more an economic thing. It's money involved, there's lots of drugs, and it's a whole different game. They could have stopped it back in the days when it was first starting, when I was involved in it, because it was just basically behind colors, but nobody cared. And last year, like I said last time when I was on your show last year, a woman got killed in Westwood, and all of a sudden there was 70,000 gang members in Los Angeles. And they didn't join that night. It was something that took 20 years to breed, but it came out from the ghettos. Now the problem that's going on here is people don't care about anything unless it happens in their backyard. What's going on in South Central Los Angeles and a lot of the other ghettos in the United States, it's going to come to the suburbs eventually, and we all have to care. We all being in the same gang means we are all in the same gang. We're all in the human race, and we all have to work together. White people have to care about black people. Black people have to look out for each other, just like we're doing this song. These radio stations have to play this record because we're all in this together. And you can't turn your head and say, it's not going to happen to me, because the kids from my neighborhood are going to come move into your neighborhood, into the $500,000 house. Hold up. They're going to move into the $500,000 house next door to you with the money they made yesterday. And they're going to be right there, so you can't hide from it. We all have to work together, and that's education. It's about people caring about each other.
Yeah, yeah. Michael, if you could say something to kids out there, to the future, what would you say to them?
Well, I know from my experience, I know that if I would have had stayed in school and got an education and got my reading abilities and math together, I know that I probably would have never fell off into a trap as far as gangs. And, you know, I like to say to all the kids out there, they need to stay in school and try to study real hard, and all the parents need to really start paying attention to these school organizations and also to the kids and make sure that they have a lot of reading abilities because that's real important. Without knowing how to read and know how to do math, it's hard to get into sports, basketball, music, or any type of entertainment field or
Law,
just
medicine.
law, right? So that strays kids away from trying to learn because they feel that they don't have nobody, no individual assistance, and they be too embarrassed when the teacher come and ask them, to spell something in class. So they do something for attention to try to get out of class, and it's real important for kids to stay in school.
Yeah, you brought some people here today for us to meet that you're actually bringing together. Is that the story?
Yes. Well, I brought all the rappers that is going to participate on this song a little bit later on, and also a lot of disc jockeys. I brought Frankie Crocker from New York to show that the East Coast is involved with this, and Lynn Briggs, Jack Patterson, Mike from The Beat, and a few other people. They know who I am. They know who they are.
You also brought some gang members here.
Yes, I did. And a partner of mine by the name of Eban Kelly that dealt with me and brought me in, and the guy that accepted me at Warner Brothers that gave me a chance, Leonard Richardson.
Now, these gentlemen are actually with the gang right now?
Well, they were in the gang right now. Now I'm getting them into some other things.
Changing their lives. That's good. That's good. All in the same gang or in different gangs, and now they're coming together?
The gangs, we trying to get the gangs to come together.
That's good. That's good. We'll take a commercial. We're going to come back with a song from the West Coast Rap All-Stars. Yes. Performing their anthem for Peace Weekend. We're all in the same gang. Give it up for the West Coast Rap All-Stars.
I'm King News, and I come to you with the truth. The mean streets took 6 more lives overnight, all the result of gang-bang stupidity. By the way, you gangsters should know, one of your victims was a 3-year-old girl. Local gang members, you still don't get it, do you?
It's straight up madness everywhere I look. Used to be a straight A student, now he's a crook. Robbing people just to smoke and shoot up. Used to have a crew cut, now he's a food butt. Dropped out of school and he joins the neighborhood gang. Hanging on the street selling cane to his own people. Now when I say people, I mean color. You a stupid mother.
66, we are the mothers of this earth. It's how we start being good mothers from the birth. It's your time, it's your life living. Proud to be black, young and gifted. Lifted by the knowledge of taking the right route. Gang violence needs to be wiped out.
One and the same, everyone came in the same team. Caught with the same aim, brain games and names changed. To destroy the blackmail, crack jail, and semi-automatic and static if the crack fails. So since we all talk the same slang, us and Arsenio Hall are all from the same gang.
Don't you know we got to put our heads together? Make the change, cause we're all in the same gang.
Now as a youth, I used to get my bang on, and on the app, get my part-time slang on. Spawn the time for me was no joke, though. They knew I was crazy, so they labeled me loco. Khakis, crease, golf, fast, feeling sporty. Low ride and toss it up a 40. Thinking in my mind that no one could handle it. Dallas brothers never touched Los Angeles.
Being the pimps that we are. Yeah, we're the speaking of situation that has gone before. Here at home in the ghettos of LA. What's up? We're young black brothers, I promise to see the next day. Violence can only revolve from drugs to thugs to gangs to bang most times. It's a political thing. Yeah, a couple of spots to get popped. But if the government want to fix it, it can all get stopped. ID, ripping the microphone the way I do. Listen close, my brothers, cause I'm talking to you. The problem is we got a suicidal lifestyle. Cause 90% of us are living foul and wild. I say job, you say bad joke. I'd rather jack another brother, watch the gun smoke. Living in the fast lane, flipping like you're insane. You won't stop until your blood goes down the street drain.
Don't you know we got to put our heads together?
Yo, we're not here to preach. Yeah. Because we're not ministers. We're telling like it is because we're in dreads like sinners. The reality speaks for itself when it's spoken. A basehead cut can't blame nobody for smoke.
One black and black, yo, and kills another. An ignorant sucker that isn't labeled as a brother but another. A terrible situation, one will kill another for a reputation. So it's time we stop and realize that we're all the same. Your train teller.
We're all in the same gang. Brothers. Killing other brothers. I thought the idea was to love one another. Open up the paper to one more desk. If y'all keep discussing, there'll be no one left. I try my best to set an example by saying hype lyrics over hip-hop samples. Not just to brag, I suppose, but to inform, cause the living is a calm before the storm. The red, the white, the blue, the ruler representative of the white, but who's got you doing? Busting caps on one another. The underground down for peace among brothers. Kill a black man? Right. Yo, what are you retarded? Tell him, huh? Yo, do you work for the Klan? Do what you like. Unless you like gang banging. Let's see how many brothers we must hanging.
The game that you hang is the one that contains the sisters and the brothers who are all in the same frame of mind. I'll list again, loose is unity time. Yeah.
It's gotta stop. We don't need all the violence. Peace in the hood and a moment of silence. We got together not for ego or fame. We got involved and we're all in the same game. Yeah, hit 'em easy.
Compton's in the house. Second, last but not least, yo, Eazy-E's no sellout. And if you can't hang in the streets, then get the hell out. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You have your own freedom of choice to listen to. You knew good from bad, right from wrong. Now your mother singing that sad song. My baby, but he still got smoked at Baby's party. But you're not the first or the last. You're just a short story from the past. You're dead now, not number one, but a zero. Take up some Eazy-E, the violent hero.
Yes. 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 We'll be back.